you just thought that I was doing that with everybody? Okay. How did you feel about receiving postcards and contact and me coming to visit you those 2 times? And now, how did that make you feel, Ivana?
Special.
Why?
Because you're leaving your other kids just to see us and everything. I forgot what I was gonna say.
That's okay. Catherine? Same thing. Can you add to that or put it in your own words?
I felt special because you were taking your own time to write those cards and to mail these to us and everything.
Okay. Cool. Zach?
When I first got one of your cards, I was like, oh, who cares?
Aw, that's precious. Yeah, so having your 5th grade teacher still being, supporting you and keeping in touch with you, did that help you transition to middle school? If so, how? What do you think? What would it have been different if I would have just said, okay, sayonara, have fun?
I would feel like really, really bad.
Why?
And I would like be mad at you.
Yeah?
And I wouldn't visit you.
So maybe you wouldn't have continued to come and visit me.
No.
Okay? Those of you who didn't visit me, was it because you didn't want to see me or because you didn't have the capability of visiting me?
Natalia really because he didn't want you to. No, the capability of doing himself here because he has church.
Yeah, I mean, you live on the other side of town.
And when I get to my mom's school's already over, and I went to go visit you once, and then I saw you leave.
Was your heart breaking?
I was like,
I don't have time right now to visit you because right now we don't have practice, and then the days I want to go visit you, I have basketball practice, which is Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So.
And you can visit me whenever you had dance at school.
I didn't visit because I had in a hurry and I had to do something religious.
Oh, all right.
Excuse.
Brandon?
I always visit you.
I know.
Yeah, me too.
Why do you come and visit me?
Because we love you and we care.
Yeah.
And Ms. Garcia's feeling jelly about Brandon. Guys, you girls over there have anything to say?
Noelia, why did you continue to come visit me?
Because you were a good teacher and you have my sister, so and sometimes I can come
Yeah, absolutely. So now let's talk about how you feel middle school is going. What are your thoughts and feelings about middle school right now?
it's hard.
It's hard. What's hard about it, Zach?
Just going from stuff you're used to, and then transitioning to more harder stuff.
Please state your name and your age.
My name is Zachary Thomas Crawford, including my middle name. I am named after my grandpa. Well, you probably don't want to know that, but anyway, I am 11, going on 12 in January.
Okay. And please state right now, what is your overall feeling about middle school?
I think it's a little bit harder because the whole transitioning thing from things that you're used to in elementary and then going from that to a whole new different thing and also other things from waking up, having to wake up early and maybe not liking all your classes.
Right, yeah. How do you feel about yourself right now?
I think I'm doing pretty good. My mom pushes me. She looks at my grades every day, and she writes things in my planner and makes sure I get them done because, she wants me to succeed in school. And she wants me to grow up and get a good job and graduate from college, and she just wants me to succeed.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the most, how do you feel about middle school right now?
I would kind of be maybe an 8, because to be honest with you, I'm not really a big fan of waking up earlier. I just don't like waking up. Yeah, I don't think anyone does. But anyway, I think it's a good experience for you to get older and get more responsibilities.
Yeah.
And
How have you felt that Miss Mills has stayed in touch with you?
I think it's pretty cool, and and I was kind of worried that I wouldn't, hear from her again, or because I live on the west side now, and whenever I get to my mom's school, I try to my best to go and see her. But if I have homework, I got to get that done first.
Yeah.
And this one time, I came over and I was gonna give her a blizzard because me and my grandma went and got her a blizzard. I said, "Can I go visit my teacher since we got an extra blizzard and my mom doesn't want it?" She was like, "Sure." And I said, "But I don't know what kind she likes." And I said, and my grandma said that, and I said, "It probably won't matter. She'll just be like, 'Oh my God, you got me a blizzard.'"
Yeah.
And I tried to walk over, and I saw her get in her car and leave, and I was like,
So when you got those postcards from Miss Mills and when she came to visit you, that reminded you that she was still caring in your life?
yeah, I kind of knew she was still gonna care, but when I first got the card from her, I basically, when it said a note from your teacher, I couldn't really tell if it was from my English Miss Mills, which is my English teacher, or my Spanish teacher, Miss Lemus.
Cool.
And I couldn't tell who it was, and then when I flipped it over, the first thing I read was the very bottom, when it said Miss Mills. I was really kind of touched in here when I knew that she was still trying.
Okay, we're recording now. Please state your name and your age.
I'm Catherine Estrada and I'm 11 years old.
Okay. And Catherine, can you tell me how you feel about middle school right now?
What I feel about middle school is that I'm loving it because I got where stuff were and how the teachers act. And I mean, like the first day I was really scared how it was going to all be.
Yeah. Yeah. And on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the greatest, how do you feel about middle school?
A 10.
Why is that?
Because I see how the teachers act when someone doesn't turn in their homework or when you do something bad or inappropriate.
How do you feel about yourself right now?
I feel confident about myself because I'm confident about myself because I think I can pass middle school all through the years I have to be passing it through.
And other than yourself, who else has helped you with that confidence?
Ms. Garcia, because whenever I have problems or anything, I know I can go trust her and talk to her.
And how did you feel when you got postcards from me and I came to visit you and now I'm here to visit you?
I was really excited about it and because first I thought that everybody was getting postcards, but then after the first postcard that you sent me, it really felt that I was special because I thought that you would still remember me.
Tell me your name, just your first name and your age.
Joanna, and I'm 11. I'm gonna be 12.
Yeah? When?
March 15.
Oh, so, soon.
Yeah.
Not. All right, I'd like you to just tell me, how do you feel about middle school right now? Stop looking at boys and start looking at me. Joanna, how do you feel about middle school right now?
It's cool.
It's cool. What's cool about it?
Oh, OMG, Tony, stop. And because you get to do more stuff than in elementary school, and they let you do more stuff.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being the least and 10 being the greatest, how do you feel about middle school?
8.
Why 8?
Because I feel comfortable being here, and I know all my classes, and I have my friends here.
Cool. That's very cool. How do you feel about yourself right now?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Right.
Yeah? What's been the hardest thing in middle school?
When teachers think you're bad just because you're hanging with bad influence and they don't listen to you when you're trying to talk.
And that bothers you? Or wait. Okay. How did you feel knowing that I was still in your life?
Special.
Why?
Because, you're taking your own time to come over here and leaving your kids alone when you could be there and teaching them stuff.
Do you feel that it helped you staying in contact with me to help in your difficulties here at middle school?
Yeah, because, I know if I need something, I could just tell you.
Yeah, that's good. And that was important for you, huh? Good. Is there anything else you want to share with me?
No, not really.
Okay.